Hello and welcome to Factorio. I figured we'd do something different. We've done a lot of hunting. You've seen that I've done a video on Anno 1800, the start of the campaign, and I wanted to revisit Factorio. You know, it's changed, and it's a game that I thoroughly enjoy playing, and a game that I don't think will ever die. It's kind of like Minecraft, it's just there, you know, and if you liked it at the beginning, then you're going to like it forever. And I think this is just one of those classical games that will just never die, and there's nothing out there like it. So we're going to do completely different to what we normally do, though. Normally we would go with rich resource and we'd crank all this up, but what we're going to do, and we'd change things like in here, but we're going to do that as well. But what we're going to do is a death world, and we are going to crank these up, but we're going to crank only the richness up. Everything else we're going to leave as is. And terrain wise, we're not going to change anything in there. Enemy wise, we are going to stop them from expanding, and you'll completely understand why if you have never played a death world. And we're going to crank the starting area size, because we're going to need to, and we're going to leave this as is as well. So, and we're going to, well, what we can do is we can go preview, and so you can see what I mean by a death world. All looks pretty and nice and ordinary, and a few alien nests here and there. And those of you who've played the death world will know exactly what's about to come. Those of you who haven't, well, they in a death world. Enemy, we want to crank them up. Yeah. And now it's a death world. A very, very deadly death world. But we're not going to play with that one. So because we know what that looks like, we're going to alter that. And actually we will crank these up. What we'll do is we'll do it like this. We'll do all. You'll understand soon. But we're going to adjust the frequency to 50% on all of them. So, or should we go 33% actually? Yeah. Go 33%. So it becomes more like a train world that you are having to run things, and then we will adjust that. And we're going to not mess with anything there. We're happy with everything in there. Everything there is fine. Maybe adjust the trees and the coverage a little bit more. I'm not a big fan of these, so we will adjust them to 50%. But everything else, and then just yeah. Then we'll go play. We ain't going to know what the world looks like, and so we're in it. And if we go like this, we can't see where the aliens are, but we know that this area is what we've got to work with. And straight off the bat, we got 8.6, 4.3, and what was that? 8.3 and 3.8 million. But we might have to kill quite a few aliens before we can see what else is out there. And right off the get-go, we're going to have to kill some trees just to get some wood. You know, that's punching wood, that's normal, it's a Minecraft thing, right? And our coal is right there, so we'll punch through this way. And we'll put our miner down, and should we go with an iron, or we'll just go with a wooden one, why not? And we'll give it some fuel, and when that runs out we'll throw the coal it's produced in there, and then we'll go off and do some real mining. It's a lot of trees though. Didn't expect it to be that covered, but it's okay. Means that we've got a lot of work to do to work in the areas that we want. And looks like down this way we might actually be quite safe. So we'd probably end up clearing down this way. We'd go and investigate down here, make sure they can't get across that way. If they can't, then that's where we're building. Unless aliens can walk on water now, we're not going to be too worried. 9 will keep that going for a while. We're not going to investigate down there just yet. No, we're going to do some work, and I'm going to leave that doing that. So I free my hands up. Yeah, I put a little thing on the right mouse button so it can happily mine away for me while I talk and smoke a cigarette, drink a coffee, you know. And what we want is as much iron as we can get, because we are going to start getting our factory up and running, obviously. And how should we do it? Is a good question. Now normally I go with a mega base, you know, well not mega base, but I normally go with the main bus. Those of you who haven't played this game before, don't watch videos, just jump into it, play it. Don't watch videos and you're here watching a video. Anyway, don't do what other people do. Go in, play it, because your first factory will most likely be a spaghetti junction. Enjoy it, play the hell out of it, because once you go main bus, it's hard to go back to a spaghetti factory design. And I don't mean that in a negative way either. Spaghetti factories are just magnificent, and I think that's enough iron. Are magnificent and complete mess, but they work somehow. Right. Anyway, we want to do that. There. So we got plenty of iron in there. We'll get some more of these going. While they're doing that, we'll go and mine some more iron. And the idea being that we can get things up and running as quick as possible, and get to it, because it's going to be, this will be kind of like a slower episode compared to any other episode. There'll be a lot going on, but it'll be at a slower pace, you know, especially when we've got to the point where we're having to defend against aliens. That will become a nightmare. And because of the size of the alien nests, they ain't going to come down in small numbers. So we definitely want to get a lot of turrets going. So the standard building ideas will change. We'll want to get turrets being automated ASAP. And we'd want plenty in reserve as well. And we'd want an ammo line running around. At least until we can get laser turrets, and yeah, that won't be for a while. And even then we might still keep the ammo line there and have laser turrets mixed in with the ammo line. Normal gun turrets, I mean. But we'll get another 50 iron here and then go back and get back to work. That should almost be done. Go and get the iron out of there. We need some stone. Is there any actual stone just lying around? I don't see any. I guess we'll have to mine it then. I was hoping for rocks that we could break down, so we get a large chunk of it off the get-go. It does help if you stay on one square instead of circling your own character. But we're going to need, what, 3... We're going to need a lot of stone, so we're probably better off getting a miner going here as well for us. So let's do that. And we'll just throw a wood in there for now because we're going to get through wood very quick. But we ain't going to be worried because we got so much wood here. So let's start cutting down these trees. You know what I could do while I'm waiting? I could get them going. Because we're going to have quite a bit of iron anyway. But yeah, I didn't think it'd be this covered, but it's fine. But they have changed a lot in the game. That the menu where you pre-select everything, that's changed compared to what it used to look like. It looks a lot more cleaner. I think they've done a fantastic job with the game. And obviously they're still working on it. I mean, it's not done. It's one of those games that has so much potential, and the developers know that, and they ain't giving up on it. A lot of developers today, they get their game done and that's it. They release it and they may do a couple of patches here and there, but that's it. As far as they're done, it's finished. It's very rare that you come across a developer who wants to continue working on it. I thought Prison Architect would have been like that with the developers, but no, sadly they did work on it, but they went on to other things, and understandable. A lot of developers, you know, they make a good game and they want to make another one, and that's fair enough. But especially if sales start dropping on that game. But no, this game's like, I guess like RimWorld. I mean, that one is getting updates a lot. Right, we have enough of that. Let's go and grab what we've got in here. Now I know on YouTube it's going to be rather dark on night time, sadly, but there's not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Just make sure we're not picking up anything other than what we have. There. And we'll take that as well. Oh, before we do that, let's make sure that's fully stocked up. We will be putting another miner there, so don't worry about that. Normally I only go with, or used to only go with 3 miners, so those 2 trees there. But obviously I'm completely changing my playstyle, my build. Off the get-go here, I want to get up and running ASAP. So we're going to kill a lot of trees. Can't wait for grenades to be a thing. Get through these a lot quicker. Or robots even. You know, we deforest an area so much more quicker. Did we? Right. Can we build more of them? Get some more stone. How are you doing on wood? You've only got 12. Yeah, you can have another 32. And we want actually more of them. Oh, okay. Go and get coal for this one. There. And we'll get 3 of them. Start pumping more iron, more coal into there, so we can keep filling this. And let's go with something like that. We can automate these then to keep filling themselves, and then send coal down to these for us. Have it so it comes in, not that way, not there, there, and something like that, and then we're going to need more belts, but that will be fine. Have it do that. And we'll have it end maybe there. Alright, more coal. Not more coal, more iron. And we're going to need more arms, obviously. which we can't make yet. We stuck. Alright, that's all up and running ready. So now it's just a case of getting enough arms to do our job. Let's stop them. And we will have it so they do it that way. And we'll have that like so. There. Yeah. Perfect. And get them going. So quick and easy, get up and running ASAP. This is still running. Jeez. I was expecting that to have ended by now. Ran out of wood, but we're going to need more stone, aren't we? Wow. Yeah. We'll manually mine here then, huh? Hang on, have we got no? Let's get to 20 and then see what's in the box. Because the miner should be able to mine faster than what we can. Get more of them going, and you don't need to worry. No, we definitely don't want that yet. We want to put these here. You don't need to worry too much about the burners. Will be wasted because we won't have any use for them, but the inserters will always be used for something. There. And that will definitely be enough enough coal, not coal, enough iron going. I think we'll extend this build up here a bit, get more coal going down. Let's just take it up like so. So if we do decide that we want to add more in, we haven't got to take it up. There. Now back in the day, these was a nightmare to use, these coal burner inserters. They would not always feed themselves, and that could be devastating. But they've optimized them now. Right, we want here, we'll want at least one doing, but we'll get two going actually. We'll get them back to back. And there we go. And then, because we need copper to make pumps and electric drills and things like that, eventually the coal will start getting to these guys, which is why we upped our production originally. But we might need to up it a bit more. Should we just get 5 more going up there? Just to be able to know for definite we haven't got to worry. Or 4 even. There we go. Now surely that should be enough coal. Let's make one of them, make a bit of ammo. One of them, we need stone. Yeah, I thought you might be out by now. That ain't really going to do much, is it? One boiler. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely enough now. Perfect. The coal should definitely be getting down to them. And it should eventually start backing up as it's going to do so. Normally I would have a lot more things going and this would just be a completely backed up. But we're going to try not to do that just yet. We have got another one, haven't we? Let's... because stone we actually get through quite a lot. We definitely want 5 of them and 10 of them. Maybe a couple of them. 5 of them. And 5 of them. And the water being over here. So we got some... we can either do it down here and have our pumps over that way. First, let's go and investigate this coast, see if it is indeed going to be secure down this way. I'm going to grab this on the way because, you know, it's stone. This is what I was on about by the rock. See, we got some coal and stone from it. You don't always get coal, but these definitely help. And obviously there's more there which we'll grab on the way back. I'm hoping this is all coast around here. Perfect. So we know we're secure there, so we could set our pumps up all the way down here. The question is it going to be the same over this way? Navigating the trees is not going to be so easy though. And that is not good. I don't know if I think they could get across there because that's shallow, I think. So we have to consider this is definitely a weak point, but we could have a shooting gallery end up over this side, and the aliens will go work their way through all of these trees, which, as we know, is not that easy. So we're going to end up with a one long ass coal line coming all the way down to here, because this is definitely where we're going to be setting up for our, although could they get across up here where the two lands join together quite easily? Let's see, can I walk across there? No. So that means the aliens might not be able to either. We'd have to see about that, but definitely this is where we're going to set up our power points. We are going to grab all of this rock. There's the one that we created. Okay, we'll grab that on the way back. Right, how do we want to do this? Because we want to have them running that way. maybe. Let's see if we have one there. Our pumps and everything down here, so it's easy to find everything that we want. And obviously we'd end up with that, and then we didn't pick up any copper yet, did we? So we don't want to put all the power lines in just yet. I built the wrong things. Oh well, we got some more burners that we can put down. That's fine. If we put that there, then maybe that there. So we need another 3 of them. And have our track as straight as we can, going all the way up here, and then it will run. Because one of these can do 40. So we could have, initially we could actually have this one doing one line and another one doing another line initially. But of course once we get this running up, we are going to produce a mass amount of pollution over here, which will definitely be hitting the aliens. So we have to take that into account. But it'll be fine for now. Because we won't be getting all of them up and running straight off the bat. We only need it for electric, for the research, because we want to get turrets going quite quickly. And ammunition being automated as well. And obviously when we start killing trees, running the tracks down, we're going to increase our pollution as well. Get rid of that one. Oh, I do have coal on me. Perfect. And all of these are full of iron. Because we left this so we could actually put another one there, didn't we? No, we don't want that. We wanted let's just build 10 then. We've got not 10 of them, 10 of them. There. Get our copper. copper from here. And our pollution is not too bad at the moment. Obviously it's bad, but nothing in comparison. Strip line to another. Text, because, well, you know, well, we definitely have enough iron on us. So I think we should make a lot of these, because we're definitely going to need them. And a lot of them. Early on you can find that it's easy to literally just stand around doing nothing. But we have enough stone on us, we don't need to worry about that. We will be converting this to bricks to make walls at some point, because obviously we want to wall in the area to protect ourselves. But did we build? We didn't build one of them, and we'll want one of them, and may as well make a crap ton of these as well. And grab what copper we've got in there, and then run down and grab all of them again. And if we wanted, we could do a double layer and bring it back on itself, and we could actually have double furnace setup going here. But if we do that, what I'd want is this, and which we probably will do actually. Obviously we'd want to research the ability to have underground belts, but and then I'd have large inserters or longer handheld inserters print the plates out onto this line, and then we'd automate some stuff over there. But we'd need electricity at that point up here, which is another good point. We should get some of them. So we need wood. No. Need some power lines for definite. It's not like we're going to run out of wood, is it? 72? I don't think so. We're going to need more. I think you actually get 2 though, so it's like, what, 144? But it's still not enough. Two to every one that you select. Or it used to be anyway. another 38, so another 76 poles. And then if we bring this up, there's our all of our build. And these will take by hand 5.5 seconds each bottle, and then these are taking 1.5, so 6 seconds, so that's 25 seconds just for the gears. So having them already built would be definitely a welcoming thing. But what we would do is off this line we'd have belts being automated, ammunition being automated, and gun turrets being automated, because we haven't got the ability to right now. But gun turrets, I think it's just iron and that's it. So gears and steel, I believe. I don't think it needs copper coil. Then again it might. Can't remember. If it does, then we can easily get this set up to do exactly the same. Yeah. So anyway, what I think we need to do is work out how we're going to get the line down there. And I know ideally you'd set it up here as close to your current build as you could, so you didn't have to worry about all of this, but I'm fussy. I like to make things difficult. It's more fun that way. Let's just finish off this part. Get rid of these damn trees. So I would do that. And then bring this to about here somewhere. Get rid of some more trees while we're at it. Now we've got to kill trees. Right. Oops, we missed that part out. There. Yep, definitely took a lot of iron. Wow. And we'll have enough ammunition, that's for definite. We got what, 5? How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So, and do we have any of these? We don't. And we'll have a few extra inserters, but it'll be fine. And of course, because of the power lines, we didn't take that into account, did we? We'd have to put power lines in between each one of these. Or we'd have to put underground belts to run their power. But then we may as well just go with in fact, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to cancel all of the electric, these burners, and these will go on just coal, just to produce the coal, and we'll have we'll re-establish this because we'll have electric miners here. So let's bring that way. Yeah. Let's get that going, then we can start producing power down there. Let's just turn that for now, so I don't forget. And we may as well run on the track. It'd be easier, wouldn't it? It'd be a lot faster anyway. Close this message. Sometimes I wonder. Right, anyway. We've got to run the power cables up here once they're built, which we have none just yet. But what will happen is, the reason that we've gone with the build down here is it'll store coal in here, and we'll probably end up with 2 lines actually coming down here of coal, one to feed this side and one to feed the opposite side. So it would end up being like that, because one line isn't always guaranteed to be enough, and when you're doing a lot, the one thing you don't want is your boiler running out of supplies, and you'll be surprised how quick you can actually get through all of this. We do have you though, which we will happily place there. we'll have equally this here as well, so that we can start getting the map opened up a bit, so we can see how far the alien nests, or the alien wall of nest of walls, wall of nests, yeah, wall of nests are actually located. But we got a while to wait before we can do that. In fact, should we, let's cancel some of these. We can start producing these again in a minute. Ideally, I'd rather get turrets, definitely. Obviously no power, so we can't actually research just yet, but turrets will be on the agenda. And because we've got, what was it, 50 in there? Yeah, good. Because we've got 50 in there, we can go, this takes 10, it's 20, walls would be nice, 30, 40, times 20. Oh, I've been looking at the times 10. Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, and yeah, 60 for definite. And we'd want these as well at some point to be able to actually shoot a lot easier. So another 200 on top. We'll need quite a lot of red. Come on, we need these. We need you to be quicker. Because once we've got power to these, the immediate thing that will start is this will start pumping water in. Well, it's already done that, but these will start heating up, and then. But we need the coal to come down, which I'd have expected would be here by now. Did I miss a line out somewhere up here? One piece of track. I did. Well, at least we found it. Let's clear down this way a little bit, so we can run the power cables next to the line all the way up. And then if we decide to take them up or start killing trees, we ain't gotta worry about the power lines so much. But by the time we've got all the poles ready, that coal should have come down, and these should start producing steam straight away. And then once we've got to temperature, they will just stay at that temperature. So let's put that one there, ready. Oh, okay, it stacks in 10s, 20s even. Let's, oops, there. There. That's all ready for the coal coming in, which is here. We never said it would be a fast process. But eventually we'll have we'll be going with solar power as well. Eventually. But we want to segregate power from the main factory, because it'll be easier to defend different sections of a base compared to a whole section. So if we modulate our factory, it'll be should be more easier, and we can run a train line down to here, so we could get down here a lot quicker if we needed to when we get to that stage. But that coal line should definitely be more than enough to keep these running. And now we're producing science. In talking about producing science, we should get some more of these going. All you hear on the news at the moment is about the coronavirus. It seems like it's everywhere at the moment and spreading faster than perhaps predicted at first. People being tested positive for it and didn't even realise they had it. But reading up on it, you can catch it and not actually show any symptoms for 10 days. So yeah, it's understandable why there's a lot of people coming down with it without knowing that they've actually got it, or testing positive without knowing that they've actually got it. And people who are working in, I presume, like care homes, who have got kids, are much more at risk, and hospitals, you know, and having to go on public transport a lot are more at risk. But we want to get this so we can get some and we're going to build a crap ton of them. We'll definitely be producing enough power to keep us going, but we're going to also massively pollute. Pollution is going to go out of this world once we start doing what we're about to do. And I'm not on about from the cigarette I just lit up either. Have you guys stopped because you filled the box up, or have you guys stopped because... Okay, yeah, you can have... Oh, we're still doing red science bottles. Never mind, it's all good. Let's get rid of this because we won't be leading this line anymore. We'll be changing this. Right, let's go with power lines. And the reason I wanted to clear the left-hand side of the track, left as in the direction that you're looking at it, as opposed to the actual left-hand side of the track, was because if I need to run a track down the other side, I don't have to worry about power lines being in the way. Nice autosave, thank you. It's funny, you don't notice the autosaves until you're doing something. That's not fun. Oh well, I guess we'll have to do it like that until the bigger power lines come available. Then we will be fine. So now we've got power that can stretch all the way up to the main base, or to the base, and there's like 83 in there. We want to be able to do that. There's our pollution, not so bad at the moment. But we're definitely going to need to start sending more coal down. But we're going to actually end up with more coal going down pretty soon anyway. Well, no, actually we won't. So yeah, our coal burners, miners are going to actually become pretty much extinct soon. Talking about coal burners, well, we don't need you on there anymore. We ain't going to need you on there anymore. What we do need is you. Wow. We're almost full. Damn. Okay, well, let's see how we're going to do this. I think we should start from here, shouldn't we? Like there. And have this one so it's a complete line. And then it will jump there, right? So you're finally done. Good. Let's get, oh, and you are. Let's for now, let's get these going up here. So we're not wasting them. We'll have a look at that in a sec. Let's see. Should we do it like that? No, I think we should do it like that, shouldn't we? And then off the belt. Do it like that. Okay. Well, let's just do that for a minute. And let's just do that there. Right, so they should all start functioning pretty soon. He says like he knows. I should have known that this was going to happen. Maybe do that then. So it gives it a chance to be caught by the arm. That should work, shouldn't it? Plenty of coal being sent down there now. And I guess we will need to throw some of these in. But all of these inserters will be used anyway at some point or other. Yeah, we've got plenty of storage space now. Wow. And finally you guys. And we'll leave that there for a minute. Let's get this going. Leave a gap between every two, and that will become more obvious pretty soon why we're doing that. Oh, sorry, thought we had a bit more than that. And this will be why. Oops, we left too much of a gap there. That's better. And we can now do underground, which is perfect because we want to start getting this smelted. Schools could got closed for a month, is what they're predicting now. Lovely. Alright, so there's plenty of iron going to be produced here. Plenty. Now, we wouldn't need as much copper, but still having copper would be a lot of useful things to have. I think we're going to end up having to take these up and actually put electric miners down, because electric miners don't mine as quick as an electric miner. Like if I count down here, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 27. If I put 27 electric miners down, this belt would look a lot fuller. There. But what I will do is I think I'm going to leave it at this point. Yeah. How are we doing on the power? I mean, we've only got 10 steam down there, and we're nowhere near touching anything at the moment. And we'll wait for the automation to finish so we can look at doing walls. So then we can at least start protecting our turrets with a wall around them, just to give them that bit of protection, so the aliens can't rush them. But we definitely need to up our coal production, because they ain't going to be enough, unfortunately. So we'll take these up and them up. And we'll pick up anything that was dropped. So these was of no use. These were all end up being destroyed. Unfortunately, I'd have liked it if the developers had made it so that you could use them in production of something else, but unfortunately they didn't do it like that. I could have thrown more coal burners up here, but what's the point? Put that one there. Get rid of a load of these trees now. And you'll understand why we needed coal production to be higher soon enough. What else is there then? Us? No. All these trees here. Right. What is stopping that from going there? Oh, there's no coal there. Duh. That would definitely work, wouldn't it? It's because I was looking on the other side and seeing all this coal here. Right. Oops. We don't need that one there at all. So we got what going here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, just off 21, and there's 29 coal burners. So you can see that it's a lot fuller, but still not fully enough for us. But I am going to leave it at this point, and when we come back we will start automating a few things, and the reason being is because we definitely want these upgrades. So yeah, if you've liked what you've seen, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell icon, and you'll be notified as and when I put a video up, and if I ever go live. And